Welcome back, MA. I'm Monika Richardson.
And I'm Will Hanley.
Handy Will, we like to call you.
Oh, because I'm so useful?
No, because at one time when we walked in
and
on
this is Barely News.
For all you seniors out there, brace yourself for the rejection and acceptance letters that you will be hearing from your colleges. We believe in you. However, make sure not to get arrested because then you'll probably be rescinded.
This year, a mural was painted for the newly redone MA football field. Both the mural and the field were dedicated to the late Coach Parks. The field is set to receive a new commemorative plaque.
MA's robotics team completed their robot on February 20th, 12 a.m. That's right, guys. They stayed overnight to complete this robot, and that's what I call dedication. The robot was made to compete in a competition involving throwing discs into a goal.
English teacher Valerie Caveney was recently deemed conflict mediator. Now, she still teaches English, but you can find her in the front office to settle beef with your homies.
So now here's Diane Kruger's very own look-alike, telling us more about driving to California and being a lady.
I have 3 sisters, and we grew up in Connecticut. I was born in Manhattan, but I grew up in Stamford, Connecticut, same as Mr. Florio. That should explain a lot why we're both, the best people ever on this campus. Stamford breeds us right. And then I went to Virginia for college. I went to James Madison University, and I lived in Northern Virginia for 6 years where I taught. And then I moved out here. I was that nerdy little kid who always wanted to be a teacher. I had a chalkboard in my basement, and I would do my homework with all of my stuffed animals lined up at their desks. And it's not weird to have a basement in Connecticut. It's not like my parents locked me in the basement. Everybody in Connecticut has a basement, so that was very normal. My celebrity crush. Well, I heard, sadly, that my boyfriend got engaged over the weekend. Nice of him to tell me, Andy Samberg. I tend to go for the funnies. I like the funny people. Luckily for all the funny people out there, I am a pretty easy audience. I would have to now come up with a new crush since Andy is cheating on me. I heard Jason Segel, is that his name? I heard Jason Segel is now single, so he could be a winner. I also watched Magic Mike on my way to Australia at Christmas, so a few more celebrity crushes in that movie. Great symbolism and character development is why I decided to watch that. I can play the trumpet.
I am announcing my entrance into San Fran.
I wish I could mouth trumpet right now, that's for sure.
Cute. Not all of us are so blessed. Many of you may have noticed some school officials walking around our campus. Now, these were officials from San Mateo County to ensure that we are still a California Distinguished School. Bragging rights. That's why we have equity cards and Cornell notes. Yep, not worth it.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing, guys. There's nothing honorable at the food at this place, okay?
Let's be honest, it sucks.
Oh, wow. Okay, you tell them. And now we have the classic dynamic duo, Nen and Bolin, telling us more about the wonderful food MA has to offer.
Well, there's quite a few great spots to get food on campus. Insiders say the best food is served at the Speedway next to the bike cages. As you can see, the lunch rush has already started. Let's go check it out.
Because lunch is only served for about half an hour a day, lines are long every day of the week. But I'm told the food is worth the wait. To find out more, we spoke with some of the establishment's loyal customers.
All right, thoughts on the spicy chicken sandwich?
I think it tastes just like the McDonald's McChicken. I think it's great. What do you think, Rye?
It's awesome.
It's so good.
The spicy chicken sandwich is delicious.
Hell no, it tastes like crap.
I love the spicy chicken sandwich.
To find out more, we spoke to Michael Hunt, the head chef at the Ewing Speedway.
So, what's your best seller here?
I'd say our spicy chicken sandwich is definitely the most popular item on our menu. You know, that's what really brings in the big crowds. That's why you see such long lines here.
Yeah, hordes of people out here during lunch hour.
Definitely. And then, you know, once I've gotten them into the building, I'll take about 8 or 9 of them and shove them into the microwave. Set it to, you know, about 3, maybe 3.5 minutes.
Don't give away any secrets.
All right, that's fair enough. Yeah, and so once, you know, once they're done thawing out in the microwave, I'll, you know, take them out and find just the nearest wrapping material, usually, you know, some crumpled up tin foil that I find in the garbage, or just, you know, a greasy napkin.
That's great. So, can you at least tell us maybe about some of the distinctive spices that go into the making of the sandwich, or?
I don't know that. You really have to go to Omaha to figure that one out.
All right, well, maybe we will. Anyways, thanks for your time.
Right, thanks for coming by. Good
Thanks so
talking
much.
to you.
To find out more, we went to the Cisco factory in Omaha and knocked on the door.
Well, here we are in Omaha, Nebraska, at the Cisco factory where the chicken's sourced from. Maybe somebody can give us a tour.
Hi.
Wow, you look really familiar.
Don't worry about it.
All right, well, we're from MA. We're wondering if maybe you could tell us a little more about the spicy chicken sandwich. Maybe we could get in the factory, take a little tour?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, could you tell us maybe what goes into the sandwich? What gives it that zest that all the students love?
Salt and pepper.
Okay.
Waiting with anticipation, I was stunned by the rock-bottom prices. $3.50 buys you an entire sandwich, and condiments are free. Mine came with a side of homemade ketchup and mayonnaise, and a bite taken out of it.
Well, now it's time to try this famous spicy chicken sandwich. I'm getting some chicken-like flavors, and that's definitely bread I'm tasting. This is certainly food. It's easily one of the best spicy chicken sandwiches I've ever had near this bike cage. Well, that'll do it for our time here at the Ewing Speedway and our feature on the spicy chicken sandwich. My final verdict? I'd probably rather eat the $3.50, even in penny form. Join me next week when we go to the G-Wing Speedway, where I hear that the pepperoni pizza is mediocre at best. For the Barely News, I'm Nolan Martin.
Oh, delicious. I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it.
Well, guys, the big event of the year is coming up. That's right, April Fool's Day. No, I'm talking about prom.
Yeah, I actually have this elaborate plan to ask out my girlfriend with a marching band and flowers and the works.
Super awkward, because I already asked Amanda and she said yes.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, it's
Stop
fine.
it. Stop it.
Anyways, here's another good example of prepping for prom.
this for you.
Oh, thank you so much. You look so great.
Oh, thanks. I like to take my time. You look pretty good yourself.
Oh, thanks. It took nothing.
My God, ladies, I would never spend that much time on anything, even my own wedding.
Well, that's probably why you look the way you do.
At least I try to stay fit.
Not after this segment on the Doughnut Club and the tasty deep fried snacks that they have to offer.
So a typical Doughnut Club meeting involves the creation of hundreds upon hundreds of donuts. Alright, so the way we make donuts is first we gotta let the dough rise for a little bit, and that's actually probably the most boring part. That's probably the hardest part, just waiting for that dough to rise because it's so good. And then once that dough rises, we just stamp it out. We just stamp it. I have this donut. I don't know. It looks like a cookie cutter. And anyways, we just make these donut rings and deep fry those, and man, when those donuts are done, they smell so good. We try and make some interesting photo to upload to the Facebook or some way of showing people that, you know what, we just made a bunch of donuts. Look at us. Do you do this on an average Saturday night? No. That's what we do. And generally I'll present a PowerPoint or some multimedia presentation that everybody generally enjoys. People should come to the Doughnut Club because, I mean, there's nothing more satisfying than getting a donut in reward for like a charity donation. You're donating to charity, you're helping people less fortunate than you, and you're eating donuts. What's not to love about the Doughnut Club? We specifically made cat donuts in our last Doughnut Club meeting to try and see how close we could come to a cat donut that a nice girl found in Japan. We made a giant table to put on the green.
Menlo Park patron John Arriaga has proposed a new plan for the vacant lots on El Camino near Middle. His plan includes 5 3-story buildings. However, a group called Save Menlo is trying their hardest to keep these lots vacant.
Last month, a hiker discovered the buried 3-year-old remains of a skeleton near Skyline Boulevard. The man was presumed to be around 60 and a white adult male. So remember, MA, if you go hiking or biking, bring a friend, because sometimes you die.
Well, the Bay Bridge has finally been finished, you guys. The eastern span has been under construction since 2002, costing a total of $6.3 billion. Last Tuesday, March 5th, a light show debuted with 25,000 lights from a click of a laptop.
Well, for all you sentimental 49ers fans out there, Candlestick Park will be destroyed in order to make room for a new shopping complex. The 49ers will be moved to Santa Clara, and you can still enjoy their games there.
Well, guys, if you like our show, sign up for TV Comprod next year. And here we have an ad advertising why this class is just so freaking fun. Last month, a hiker just got... I'm not saying this! This will tarnish my career. Who wrote this?
Okay.
Who wrote this?
All right, I'm sorry. I can't work with this anymore. I'll be in my...
This is a dumb line. This is a flat-out dumb line. I'm done. I'm done.
Cut.
Great.
Nice. Next one.
Monika, you need to redo that line. The field wasn't recently renamed. It's actually been like that for about 10 years.
What the every line? Are you guys going to do your jobs?
I'm going to be in my trailer.
Come on down and join TV Prom. Prod. Is it TV Prod?
Prod.
What does it stand for? I'll just say the full name.
TV Promenade
Enjoy your spring break, MA. See you next time.
Remember not to go too crazy, Will.
Well, my mom and I were planning on hitting some museums later.
Oh, you're a lost cause. However, make sure not to go to jail. That was
of a skeleton of, no.
$6.3 billion and is composed of 225,000 lights.
Oh, God.
You totally had it.
I'm so sorry.
The luxurious sugar-coated dough they have to offer.